American. I'm back with another video. This video I'm about to do is that Charlotte shooting, 4 injured and 4 killed. Man, I'm about to say my opinion at the end. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. It's Kenneth TV. Let's get into it.
It's such a lengthy record. And just to kind of give you an example, I have 9 pages worth of court cases throughout North Carolina. At a minimum, I'm suspecting there are a couple more. You know, we know from what police have said that they were trying to serve some warrants out of Lincoln County. And I've been on the phone throughout the day with both Lincoln County and another county's clerk trying to make some sense of, okay, what was this warrant? Why did it originate there? It was for possession of a firearm by a felon.
Why was he in Charlotte?
That's a great question, and we're really curious about that because he was arrested in Charlotte in 2021 during the pandemic. He had some charges there that were eventually dismissed, tied to marijuana, fleeing, eluding arrest. But other than that, it's really kind of a mystery why he was here in the first place, because he seems to be, based on what we've been able to find, from kind of north of Durham area, kind of closer to Virginia. And he has quite a lengthy kind of court history in that area. I should tell you that he had a court date last year for a charge out of Person County. And I want to make sure I get this absolutely right. It originated in 2021.
Oh, he was dangerous.
Remember, the Mecklenburg County cases originated in 2021.
That's why all those cops was right there.
And this was for possession of a firearm by a felon and possession of marijuana.
Wow.
He didn't show up to court. So he was wanted, number one, there's an arrest warrant for him. We know out of Person County.
That's crazy.
For that specific issue. And who knows if they were able to find him, what would have happened. I mean, look at our court system right now, how delayed things are. And I'm still trying to get some bond documents too to figure out if there were concerns, if this man was a flight risk. I'll tell you too, there's a reason he's a felon to begin with. 2009, convicted of breaking and entering, among many other things, in Alamance County. That's east of Greensboro. Our sister station up there, our contact partner, WFMY, reported that he led police on a high-speed chase.
Yeah. If we have his photo, we should pop his photo back up. So
if you were listening to the press conference, you know, someone asked that specific question: should he have even been out? And Chief Johnny Jennings talked about how overwhelmed the court system is.
It was his longest pause of the press conference.
It was his longest pause. Yes.
And he came back and he said, "I think we're overwhelmed. I don't have an answer."
And I think he also said, "I could tell you so many other cases of people that shouldn't be out as well." And I think that's my point too. If they had arrested him on that outstanding charge, kind of north of Durham, would he have even gone to trial? But maybe he would have been held in the jail there while he was awaiting trial. It's hard to say. We're still trying to figure out a lot of this. And I'll tell you, many of his prior charges were dismissed as well. And I think some people are angry about that. A lot of times it comes down to evidence. If prosecutors have evidence in these cases, do they have cooperating witnesses? Are these cases that they're pursuing? Some of his Mecklenburg County charges, for example, were marijuana charges. And I've reported extensively that the DA has said, I'm not going to go after these Mecklenburg County marijuana charges. So there's that too. And I think what also is so interesting, and this should tell you a lot about this man, at least from what marshals have told us. I worked in Tennessee for a long time, and my friends at WBIR in Knoxville talked to a U.S. Marshal there, an actual U.S. Marshal right now, David Jolly. He's in the Eastern District of Tennessee, and he was trying to explain what these task forces do. And he says they are going after the most violent people. That is what they're mandated to do. Let's take a listen to him if we can.
We're out there going after the worst of the worst, and some of these guys are, they're not good guys, so we try to tactically handle situations so that minimizes any opportunities for the people we're going after to shoot at us or turn into a bad situation or those kind of things. But sometimes they happen because that's the type of people that we're dealing with.
Last night, I was talking about kind of a rise in shootings of police officers. The Fraternal Order of Police wants people to know this is still very much a dangerous job. In fact, last year, 2023, reached a new high of police officers shot on the job, up by almost 50 shootings.
Wow.
And a good portion of those were kind of targeted surprise attacks kind of somewhat of what we're hearing
You know
about
they
in
be
this
around
kind
here
of
killing
case.
us.
Because it sounds like, according to the chief, it sounds like one of the reasons they thought that it might be a second shooter, because it sounds like he was shooting from above, from those dormer windows we saw in the house, down on the officers, not only
Especially
from the
our
back,
black
but
man.
also the front, before
crazy.
he then came out the front of the house, is where police say he was shot and killed.
And that's really the big question that remains now. The two women that were in the house, he said they are cooperating, but he hasn't ruled them out. One was 17, one was older, and they said it will come out, but they haven't released what exactly their relationship is with him yet.
We also don't know why they chose that time of day to serve the warrant. I mean, you know, I know people in the police world who will tell you the morning sometimes is good. You catch them off guard. But maybe they had information that he would be there right then and there, and they thought that would be the best time. Because what ended up happening is
wish y'all go
beyond
hard like this
the
when y'all going
tragedy
around killing
of all
us,
these
though.
lives lost, it
Like,
was
for real.
incredibly disruptive.
The aftermath of the shooting that killed 4 officers and injured 4 other officers. So Tony is actually the person that had that was on live that everybody was viewing. It's a sad situation all around, but tell us how you felt when you saw what was going on.
Well, I came out of my house and I started hearing a bunch of noise and a bunch of gunshots. Next thing you know, I come up the street by the bus stop and the whole SWAT team was coming in and out of the house. I just knew when the sniper guy was over there and he just pointed the sniper over here. I was like, oh shit, he about to shoot.
A neighbor that was next door gives his recounts of the event.
When was shooting, he ran out of the house, and they got him down right there.
Conflicting stories believe there were 2 shooters. Here's what he had to say when we asked him about the other shooter.
They got him inside the house. Jimmy, open my door. I gotta go in.
Jimmy, I gotta ask you, why you ain't open the door for your daddy?
Man, I went inside to take cover. I told this man to take cover, so I go upstairs to take cover. Soon to find out this man go back outside and want to record a damn video. And then what happened afterwards, he locked himself out. At the same time, he's knocking on the door. And I'm not going to hear him knocking on the door while 30 shots, 60 shots going on.
What's up, y'all? I'm back. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all get tapped into Ken's TV, man. That video right there is crazy. Nobody deserves to die, of course, but they going around killing us black people all the time. But I mean, you know. But y'all pray for Charlotte, pray for all our black men and all our officers. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and get tapped in. It's Ken's TV, and I'm out.